comfortable seat, sitting nice and tall. Shoulders back, lengthening through the spine. And let's begin to drop into our breath. A nice gentle Ujjayi breath. That breath where we constrict at the throat slightly so that we feel its vibration. Letting go of the busyness in the mind. Maybe a gentle scan through the body. Notice scanning from top to toe, from your head down through the neck and shoulders, and paying attention to where we might be holding any tension. Encouraging that tension to be swept away with your breath, like you're breathing into where the tight spots are, and you're breathing out, releasing that tightness. Just through our awareness there, we can already begin to release some of the tension in the body. And working with our asana now to go a little further with it. So let's blink the eyes open, inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. And with an exhale, left hand to the earth and stretch the right arm up and over. And holding it there with an inhale and with your exhale. Inhale, the arms back up to the sky. To the other side, right hand to the earth, left arm up and over. Again, stay there with an inhale and with your exhale. Inhale, arms back up to the sky. Now bringing a twist to the right, hands come down, we look over the right shoulder. Again, stay there with an inhale. Twist a little further with your exhale. And then the arms back up to the sky, inhaling. And to your left side with your exhale. Again, stay with an inhale. Twist a little further with your exhale. And then inhale, arms back up to the sky. The arms up with your exhale. Lift a little higher with our inhale. And then exhale, bring the arms down and flip over onto the hands and knees. And on the hands and knees, let's start to move here, drawing some circles. Still working your Ujjayi breath, so feeling the vibration of the breath as we move. Tuning into how the body's feeling. Back to centre, little cat-cow. Inhale, look up, arch the back. Exhale, hunch the spine towards the navel. Inhale, arching, looking up. Exhale and hunch. This time as we inhale, lift up the right leg, bring the back of the right foot towards the back of the head. And then exhale, curl the body, knee in towards the nose. Inhale the leg behind. Exhale and curl. Inhale, leg behind. Exhale and curl. Inhale, now stretch out the right leg behind. Drop the right hip down so hips are square. Engage your core and release your left arm, pointer dog. Left arm in line with the right arm. In line with the right leg. Not the right arm. And then gracefully back down, other side, left leg up, inhale, arch. Exhale, curl knee in towards the nose. Inhale, arch. Exhale and curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale and curl. Release the right leg behind. Release the right arm out in front. Both arm and legs straight. Left hip down, hips are square, engage your core. And then release right hand, left knee back to the earth. Take the knees wide, let's sit back to the heels and take a moment in our extended child pose. If you'd like to roll out the wrists, that can be quite nice after that. And then spreading the fingers nice and wide, tucking the toes under and downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. Fling out the feet for our first downward dog. Flow from here, right leg to the sky, inhale. Step it through with your exhale. You can always drop the knees down first if you need, and then step the leg through. Arms through and up for a low lunge, inhale. And exhale, sink into your lunge. Reach up, lengthen with your inhale. Hands come down and step back to your downward dog with your exhale. To the other side, either bring the knees down or left leg high, inhale. Stepping through with the left foot, right knee to the floor, and the arms through and up, inhale. And exhale. Reach up, lengthen with your inhale. Hands to the earth, step back to your downward dog. Your exhale. Inhale. Let's come into a high plank now. Onto the knees, elbows in, and slowly elevate our way to the ground. Into Sphinx first of all, so let's just drop the elbows down. With an inhale, look over the right shoulder. Exhale back to center. Then inhale, look over the left shoulder. Exhale back to center. Come back down, hands back by the chest. Press up to your knees and back to your downward facing dog. So let's flow again. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. Step the right leg through. And left knee to the ground, arms through and up. Inhale. And exhale, sink deeper into your lunge. Reach up and lengthen. Let's bring in a little twist to the right, spread the arms out, shoulder height. Inhale again, arms to the sky. And twist again, exhale. Twist to the right, same side, open wide. Inhale, the arms high. Twist to the right again, and this time from there, let's bring in a little bit of a twisted back then. Right hand either to the right hip or to your left thigh if you can reach there comfortably. Left arm reaches up and back. So squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, our mula bandha. Give yourself that stability there. Reaching up and back with the left hand, good. Then release. Bring the hands down and step back to downward facing dog. Downward dog to high plank. On the knees or chaturanga if you like, coming down. Here, let's go into a cobra or maybe an upward dog. Inhale. Down and press back up, downward facing dog. Exhale. And then the other side, left leg to the sky. Stepping through with the left foot, or you can do that from the knees if that's easier. Right knee to the earth, arms through and up, inhale. And exhale, sink deeper into the lunge. Reach up, lengthen, inhale, open up to your left. Exhale, spread your wings. Inhale, arms to the sky. And again, open wide. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale to your left, spread the wings wide, then left hand to the left hip or to the right thigh. Squeeze that mula bandha, reach up and back with the right arm. And then bring the hands down either side of the left foot. And step back to your downward facing dog. Downward dog to high plank. Onto the knees or chaturanga to come down. Cobra there. Or an upward dog, shoulders back, elbows in. Down and press back up to the downward loving dog. Let's hold it there for a few breaths. Fingers are spread wide, hips to the sky. And then from that downward dog, so make sure fingers are spread wide, feet hip width apart, hips to the sky. We're going to bring in a little twist into the dog, so we're going to release the right hand and see if we can take hold, bend the knees if you need, take hold of the outer edge of the left leg, like left ankle, ideally around there. So you're holding on there, and then you're using that as leverage to twist. Jane shaking her head. And look underneath the left arm bit. And then release, come back. Try the other side. Left hand to the right ankle. Pressing, lifting hips high, looking underneath the right armpit. And release that hand down. Let's all come onto the knees. Sit back to the heels. And take a moment there to relax and release, let go and give in. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Let's tuck our toes under again. Press up to your downward dog. And from the down dog, let's walk up to the top of our mat. And take a bow forwards. Holding on, if you like, to the backs of the legs there and squeezing rib cage towards the thighs. Getting that nice stretch through the back body.
Release the arms and let's roll ourselves up slowly, nice and slowly, one vertebra at a time, rolling up through our spine. Head coming up last, roll out the shoulders there up the top. Good. And then step the feet out hip width apart. Let's work with our one of our lung stimulation pranayams to get the the lungs stimulated, which as the weather gets colder, we need to keep those lungs in check. So this is the one where we inhale slowly, we hold, and we do this one here, holding the breath in, and then we exhale, we release. So the challenge is sometimes that holding of the breath doing this, so if it's too much, you just release earlier if you need. Use that Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath always allows you to make the breath in and out a little slower. So let's see how we go. Release the current breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And once more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Step back to mountain pose. Close the eyes for a moment. Reconnect to your breath. Tune into how the lungs feel. So definitely a little rhythm I recommend you try to work with each and every day. I like to do it first thing before I even do my sitting pranayama or meditation. I step outside in the nice fresh air and do that little rhythm 10 times or so. And that just gets the lungs stimulated, ready for the day. Now from there, let's inhale, circle the arms up, interlace the hands, point the index fingers to the sky, and then exhale, stretch over to your right side. Back to centre with an inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your left side. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to your right. Inhale. And exhale to your left. Back to centre, hands in prayer and prayer to the heart. From the top of our mat, let's begin to float. Circle up the arms, inhaling. Exhale, we'll bow forwards. Come to a halfway lift with an inhale. And with an exhale, fold a little further. Step back with the left leg. So on the ball of the left foot for a high lunge. Arms up, inhale. And exhale, sink deeper there into your lunge. Inhale, reach up and lengthen, and place the hands down and step back to a downward facing dog. High plank with your inhale. Come down on the knees or your chaturanga halfway down. Exhale, then cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back up to downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Stepping our right leg through with our exhale, or from the knees, arms through and up. Back to our high lunge, inhale. And steady exhale. Reach up and lengthen, inhale, hands to the top of the mat, step forward and fold forwards, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. And circle the arms up, inhale. With an exhale, prayer to the heart. Other side, same rhythm, arms up with our inhale. Exhale, forward bow. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold a little further, exhale. Right foot back. Arms up for a high lunge. Inhale on this side. And exhale, sink deeper into your lunge. Reach up, lengthen. Inhale, hands to the ground. Step back, downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, high plank. On the knees or a chaturanga to come down. Into a cobra or an upward facing dog. And exhale to the downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Left leg steps on through with our exhale, arms through and up, high lunge, inhale. Exhale. Reach up, lengthen, inhale. Hands to the top, step forward and fold forwards, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold further, circle up the arms with our inhale. And with our exhale, prayer to the heart. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. So another round, we'll add on a little. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, bow forwards. Halfway lifting, inhale. Folding further, exhale. Left foot back. High lunge, inhale. And exhale. Let's work a few of our lunge squats here. We'll inhale the arms to the sky. Straighten the front leg and exhale. Bring the fists to the hips. So we inhale the arms up and we squat down. We can go a bit of a as we squat down. Inhale and up. Inhale and up. Inhale. Inhale and inhale, arms up, keep the arms up now, squat down with your exhale. Stay there with your inhale and then hands down and downward dog. Exhale. Downward dog to our high plank. Now let's come into a side plank from here. So from your high plank, if you might need to bring the right knee down, but otherwise, without bringing the right knee down, outer edge of the right foot, and left arm to the sky. So holding there, so either with the right knee down or not, potentially even the right forearm down if it's a bit strong for the wrist. Those who wanted to go further still, you could lift up your left leg. Really challenge the core. Good work. And then come back down with the hand and leg back to your high plank. Inhale. On the knees or chaturanga. Exhale. Upward dog or cobra. Inhale. And to our downward facing dog. Exhale. Right leg high to the sky. Stepping through with the right foot back to our high lunge. Inhale, the arms up. And exhale. Now from here into our warrior two. Let's reach up, flatten the left foot, and bring the arms out to shoulder height. So watch that front knee, keep that in line with the toes and above the ankles, shoulders roll back, open through the chest and sinking the hips low. Steady breath, steady pose. And then right palm flips up, we lean forward, sweep up and back in the peaceful warrior, left hand sliding down the left leg. And then our forearm to the thigh from there, right forearm to the right thigh. Sweep the left arm through for our side angle pose. So here we draw the left shoulder back and find the length from the left fingertips to the left heel. So lengthening as far away from each other as we can. Breathing in your own time, our steady Ujjayi breath. We'll stay here for a little longer, so if you wanted to go a little further here, you could bring in a bind, a half bind, left hand to the right waist, drawing that left shoulder back, or potentially a full bind, right hand under the right thigh and interlace your hands around the right hip, drawing the left shoulder back, opening the heart to the sky. Don't forget to breathe. Wonderful. Now let's creep the hands down to the ground. Drop the left knee down as well. Untuck the back toes and let's come into Hanuman, or Hanumanasana. Hanuman is the monkey god, and monkeys are pretty cheeky, so it's got to be a cheeky pose. So it's essentially trying to get into the splits. So we lift up the right foot, slide it as far forward as you can. Slide the left leg as back as it goes. Most of us won't be doing the splits, that's absolutely fine. Unless you're one of those unusual people who can. But most of us can't. Me neither. So we stay there, wherever you're at, either there or another option is to bring your hands into prayer and try to balance. Or even the arms up to the sky with the prayer above the crown. Wonderful. And then good work. Bring the hands back down. Now here's the challenge. We want to slide the right foot back without taking the mat with us. And usually it comes with us. We need to readjust the mat. And then come onto the ball of the back foot and step forward to the top of the mat. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Circle up with the arms, inhaling. And exhale, prayer to our heart. Hold on, let's repeat that on the other side. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold a little further, exhale. So now the right foot steps back into your high lunge on this side, arms up, inhale. And exhale. So those lunge squats again with the fists. So we reach up, inhale, straighten the legs, exhale, fists to the hips. Inhale. Then exhale. Inhale, bit of like a kung fu move as you come down here. Inhale. 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 And once more, inhale. So we stay down now, inhale the arms up. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Then a deep inhale and hands down. Downward dog, exhale. Downward dog to high plank. So again into the side plank. So remember you can bring the left knee down if you need, or the left forearm, or both, or neither. Right arm to the sky. And those who want to go a little further, try and lift up the right leg. Engage or challenge your strength and balance. And then right hand, right leg back down, inhale, and on the knees or chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale to the downward facing. Left leg to the sky. Stepping the left leg on through. Arms swimming up, inhale. And steady exhale. Reach up, lengthen, open up, warrior two. Hold there again for a few breaths. Make sure that knee's in line with the toes, above the ankle. Shoulders roll back open through the chest, through the heart. Sinking the hips low. And then left palm flips up, we lean forward and sweep up and back. Peaceful warrior. And side angle forearm to the thigh, right arm over the ear. So finding that greatest length from the right fingertips to the right heel, sinking the hips low. And then either stay there or come into the bound side angle, a half bind, maybe as far as you like to go, right hand to the left waist more or less, or the full bind if it's available, left hand under the left thigh, interlace your hands and draw the right shoulder back, opening the heart to the sky. And then drop the hands down. Let's drop the back knee down. Untuck the toes and ready for your cheeky monkey pose, Hanuman. Slide the left leg forward. Slide the right leg back. Say good morning to the hamstrings. Hello. And hip flexors a little there too. And either stay right there or try to balance, hands in prayer. So realize this position, this image is the image of Hanuman, because Hanuman was the monkey god. He was the servant of Rama. Rama was another god, and his wife Sita was kidnapped by the demons, taken over to Sri Lanka. So Hanuman had to go and rescue her. So this is him leaping across the ocean from India to Sri Lanka. This is his pose as he leaps across to go and rescue Sita from the demons. So that's why we do it. Coming back down, hands to the ground, and sliding that left foot back. Make sure the mat doesn't come with you. If it does, readjust it. And then from here, on the ball of the back foot, so we can step forwards to the top of our mats. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Then circle up with the arms. With our inhale, hands in prayer. Prayer to the heart. And into a moment of Tadasana. Tadasana, the mountain pose. Reconnect with your breath. And notice how you feel. Now, before we come down, I'd like to give you a last little balancing challenge, and I'll give you a variety of steps here, so you can go to wherever feels right for you. So first of all, nice and easy for most of us, tree pose. We spread the toes of the right foot, we come onto the toes of the left foot, left heel over the right ankle, left knee out to the side, so you're opening up the left hip. So you may stay there, maybe you bring the foot to the inner calf, maybe all the way to the inner thigh. So there's our tree pose. If you'd like to go a little further, if you'd like to just stay there, just hang out there for as long as you can. To go a little further, Galavasana, grab that left ankle, place it over the right knee, like that, sort of like a figure four with your legs. Then bring your hands in prayer. And then we squat down from here. So we squat down, bringing our chest towards that thigh. So that's already a lot further for some of us. If you want to go further still, bring the hands down to the ground. Here it gets really funky. And you bring that left foot, you wrap it around the right upper arm. The left upper arm underneath the left knee. Bring the hands to the floor. And then float the right leg off the floor. Stretch it behind into the full Galavasana pose. A lot easier said than done. But I can see there's a couple of us flying there. Well done. Coming back to land gently. Release all the way back down. Good work. Pedal out the feet. Not an easy task for a Friday morning. Spread the toes of the left foot, right heel over the left ankle on the toes there. Foot to the inner calf or to the inner thigh. Classic tree Vrikshasana. Staying right there, or following me with Galavasana. Bring the right ankle over the left knee. Start to squat down. Maybe that's as far as we go. Some sides will be better than others. This is definitely my worst side. You can bring the hands down, and potentially that floating position where you float the left foot off the ground. I can't straighten my left leg here or collapse. And then making our way back down, coming all the way back up, and then all of us right foot to the earth. Good work. Pedal out the feet. And let's come into our sun breaths now, nice and easy. Inhale, circle up the arms, hold the arms as you exhale and bow forwards. Inhale, circling up. Exhale, fold and bow. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Another couple. Inhale, reach for the energy of the sun. It's out there today. So draw it into our being. Maybe just out, is it? Inhale. Exhale. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Let's squat down now. Let's come into Malasana, the yogi squat. Always here, option to sit down if that's not comfortable, or sit on a block. Hands in prayer, roll the shoulders back. Lift up through the heart. And shut down the eyes. Reconnect to your breath. Take the awareness into your third eye. Mind free from thought. Releasing, let's bring the eyes back open, bring the hands down to stabilize, sit down, and then come to lie down all the way onto your back. With the knees bent, feet hip width apart. Take a moment on the back here, close the eyes for a moment, reconnect to your breath. Take a few deep breaths into your belly. And then coming up into your bridge pose, we'll lift the bottom off the ground, lift the hips to the sky, interlace the hands underneath and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So here as well we have a few options. Some of us will probably just stay there. You could wedge it, bring the hands either side of the hips to support and hold it as such, or come back down and go into your full Urdhva Dhanurasana, upturned bow or wheel pose, if that's for you this morning. So Whichever choice you're making, just breathing there into the solar plexus. Good work, and then slowly making our way back down. If we're still there, bring the knees into the chest and rock a little there, side to side. Massaging there through the back. And then arms out, shoulder height along the ground for a reclined twist. Take a deep inhale, exhale the knees over to your left side, left hand to the right knee, right shoulder to the floor. Turn the head to look along the right arm. Come back to centre, head over to the other side, over to your right side, right hand to the left knee, left shoulder to the earth. Look along your left arm for your reclined twist on that side. And then back to centre. From here, a little happy baby pose to wind down, or a shoulder stand if you like. Happy baby, shoulder stand, or always a supported shoulder balance is another option. But just finding what works best for you here. Full shoulder stand, we use the hands to support the back and lift the legs to the sky. Supported variation, needing usually a bolster or a block or a cushion underneath the bottom, and just raise the legs up, a little elevation, or just the happy baby pose, holding on to the outer edges of the feet, opening up the hips that way. Slowly back down, nice and gently. And once we're down, arms underneath the body, stretch out the legs into fish pose, Matsyasana. Press the elbows into the floor, lift up through the chest, just allow the head to trail behind. So without lifting the head, let it hang back. You stretch out your throat, open up again through the chest and shoulders. And internally focusing again at the third eye, point between the eyebrows. And then slowly back down again. Releasing the hands. Oh, the head a little side to side. Any last minute movements or adjustments, close the eyes. Reconnect to your breath. And grab anything you need for your Shavasana. Always nice if you have a blanket or a jumper. Slowly breathing deeply and letting go completely. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. to rest and surrender. Allow the body to assimilate the work you've done. Breathing your full yoga breath now, deep breaths into the belly, up through the chest, all the way to the top of the lungs. And breathing out, belly, chest, top of the lungs. Slowly, nice and gently, reconnect to your breath. Reconnect to the body, give the fingers and toes a wriggle, stretch the arms over the head, fingertips to toe tips. Over to your side. And making your way up to sitting when you're ready. Sitting tall, shoulders back, spine upright. Let's place our hands in prayer in front of the heart. And an Om together to seal our work. Together on the out breath, take a deep inhale. Ah.